Welcome to the Holiday RV Show here in Scottsdale, Arizona.
We're going to try to find 5 vans with as many kind of new layouts and new manufacturers that we can find here today.
We're going to go from least expensive, under 100,000, to the most expensive that we could find with a new layout in a 2025.
Yes.
So that's our rules.
All of them need to be 2025s.
Yes.
All right, let's go inside.
All right, let's go. Oh my gosh. Okay, we just had to stop and pause and take a moment for this Class A RV. The list price is almost $1 million. And it's on sale for a measly $699,000. Like, I've never even owned a house that is that expensive. And follow me. Please find a sales rep to view this unit. I would agree with that. You don't want, if you're gonna spend $700,000, I hope you have to put like little things on your shoes or take your shoes off to go in this. You know, you don't want people just trekking through what potentially is your actual home.
Your $1 million home.
Your $1 million home, but I mean, it's pretty. I think that would be so hard to drive though. Oh my goodness, like it just goes on and on and on.
There's like a rear door.
Okay, let us know if you own this.
Starting with our first van, this one comes in at under $100,000 and it is a new 2025 Entegra ARC 18C for $84,000. So here in the back, this is a rear bathroom. So it has your sink, cassette toilet, and storage with your shower all here in the back. One of the first things I noticed is the quality of the fixtures. They've done a really nice job with all of the components that they've selected. They're just really high quality. Pretty impressed with that. This is your access panel here. Here's your cassette toilet.
That's pretty easy though.
Yeah, that's not too bad. Let's check out some of these cabinets. Some Baltic birch plywood drawers. Pretty good quality. Looks good. And plenty of storage. Let's see, here is the shower curtain.
Oh, I like that, how it protects this from water.
Yes.
Awesome.
All right, so here in the galley, you have your sink with your faucet. Again, high quality fixture.
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit of a higher quality.
Nice. All tons and tons of storage. And then over here on the, let's see, this is the passenger side, you've got your microwave. And then, of course, you've got your refrigerator with a freezer compartment. I like the fact that it's up off the ground, so it's easy to get to.
It seems like a decent size.
Yeah, and they've squeezed all of this. I think this is a 1500 chassis. This is a pretty small chassis. Now the bed space is a little tight, so let's switch spots. Now I'm just kind of curious. Oh, that's your induction cooktop storage.
Oh, funny.
So they've got some really nice storage options, easy access to all of your electrical components.
Yeah.
The drawback is this couch is your bed. So it looks like it pulls out? No, flips out.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, I don't know if I want to make that. But look, you have to like take it all completely apart.
Oh, interesting.
So this becomes your bed.
But where does that go?
I have no idea. Like I said, this is the only drawback is every day you'd have to like destroy your bed in order to make it. Or I should say you'd have to like destroy the living room in order to make the bed every day. So it's kind of a drawback for me, but it is such a small space. If you're a single person, you might be able to actually just sleep right there.
If you're shorter than us.
I mean, I'm 6'1". I can almost lay here.
No. I'm assuming this is a little seat?
Yeah, it's like a jump seat.
It's a little jump seat. I kind of like it.
And there is a spot for a table right there.
Oh yeah, I saw that the lagoon table connection is in the front seat. So far there's 2 connections on where you can place that lagoon table.
And this caught my attention when we were walking up to this one.
What is that?
This is your
What?
TV.
Okay, I think that is a pro and a con all in one.
I agree, and I think I know what your con is going to be. Your con is you lose all of the storage that's up there except for this TV.
100%
But
con.
the pro is you've got this fixed TV that you can just put away when you don't need it or pull it out, and you could actually like sit right here and work and use this as a second monitor.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean,
Pros and cons.
pros and cons.
It's really going to come down to what your needs actually are. So that's the cool thing about having so many options. Every van meets somebody's need.
It certainly does. Let's take a look up front, see what's up here. I do love the new ProMaster layout. It's so much nicer than ours. But
Okay.
all
Moving
right,
on.
moving on. It has all the nice features. The large, I think it's like a 10-inch screen. It's got the little wireless charging for your devices and all the features that you need. So
Is it a 4-wheel drive or no?
no, all ProMasters are just front-wheel drive. So
Pros and cons.
pros and cons, that's all you get with the ProMaster. But for 99% of what we do, the front-wheel drive is just fine. It gets us everywhere we need to go.
So it's a cute little van, Bob.
Yeah, at 18 feet, it's pretty nice.
Okay.
Let's
What are
swing around
the-
to the
yeah,
other side.
Let's go see what it looks like to plug in.
So the exterior of this is nice and clean. You've got your exhaust for your Truma heater, your power, your city, no, that's not city water fill. That is your cable TV. Looks like you can do an exterior solar panel. The other thing I noticed is they've rerouted the exhaust because you have a rear black tank and there's a generator with that small exhaust right there. So plenty of power in this thing to do everything that you need. And then you have your city water connection here in the back.
Again, it's not really feasible for us as a couple,
Right.
but if it's just one of us,
Yeah, if it was just a single person,
yeah.
you could easily do this.
Yeah.
And it's a pretty nice coach, I have to say.
Yeah. So the Entegra coach, oh yeah, we shared the price, so I think
On to the next one.
on to the next one. Okay, moving on to this new 2025 Entegra Expanse 21B. List price starting at $219,000, but on sale for $139,000 today. So let's jump in this one. I don't think we've ever seen one of these, so I'm excited to see it and check this layout out.
All right, let's get started. This is on the Ford Transit, which, as you guys know, they're really hard to find, or at least I haven't had a lot of luck finding them. And so pretty stoked to see this one, and it's the first time I've ever seen this layout. First thing I notice, again, right off the bat, is the headroom in here. I can walk easily underneath the air conditioner and still have several inches of clearance, never have to worry about hitting my head. And the storage is impressive all the way down the side of the
I
van.
don't think so.
Well,
This is actually not a lot of storage.
you know,
It
now that you
looks
say that,
bigger.
the doors are huge, but the actual capacity is pretty small.
Like, put your hand like that way, show them. Like, I'm sorry. I think it promised
Yes,
something it did not deliver.
for as big as these doors are, I did expect it to be, you know, deeper and bigger. Huh.
Interesting. What about the other
Well,
side? Same thing?
Let's see. Same. There's a plug up here though.
Okay. But like the storage is...
It's pretty minimal up top. And then because you have the power bed, you don't really have any storage like underneath or behind.
You have a little bit usually behind.
Usually they've stuffed some components back there we'll have to take a look at. But
Okay.
yeah, this will turn into basically a king size bed with these two pieces meeting in the middle. So there's a drawer underneath this one. That's actually a pretty good sized drawer.
Yeah, I would say.
This looks very nice, but if you're going to be sleeping on that without some sort of topper, you're going to be feeling that all the time. I don't know. That's kind of an interesting choice. So here on the driver's side, you have your TV, and that's about it. You've got a small wardrobe here with, looks like some cable hookups inside there. You've got a nice size refrigerator with a freezer compartment. Looks like some components have shifted probably while driving, but I won't put it back together for them.
I think that's a nice size fridge for...
Very nice. If you're going to be on the road for a little while, that's got plenty of storage in there. Now, I did notice this. So this is your bathroom. And what is this? Oh, that's just for access. Okay. So let me step into the bathroom. Oh, you stepped up. So one of the things I noticed in this bathroom is you step up probably like 6, maybe 8 inches, and you lose all of that height inside. So taking a shower would be a little more of a challenge.
Why would they do that? That's so interesting
That
because
is-
like...
Probably for the drain purposes, but
But the other... I don't know. We've seen them before where they don't do the step up. So
yeah,
you
I
lose
don't
all
know.
that headroom at 6'1". You need the headroom.
Right. There is enough room to obviously use the restroom.
What kind of toilet is that?
That appears to be a normal like RV toilet. So there's a black tank underneath, and you've got some decent hardware, and you do have a shower, like curtain that you can pull out. I don't want to unsecure it, but
Nope.
and a small sink off to the side.
Which it's not in the way, so
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
It's not too bad.
But I think it's the stepping in, stepping out.
Yeah, this is kind of different.
For a Ford, I'm disappointed of losing the headspace because you think in a Ford,
Yeah, I would agree. That's one of the reasons that I would select the Ford is so that you have the additional headroom, and then to lose so much room in the bathroom, I don't know, it kind of defeats the purpose.
yeah, at least in this model.
What is going on with this door?
Okay.
Sorry, I'm having some ADD moment here. Okay,
Oh, look there's a table right here.
so you have a small workspace here with the seat turning around, and it stores away, so
Okay.
plenty of room. You could put like a hook or something right here to store some coats or what have you. All right, so then we'll move to the passenger side, kind of basically right in front of the bed. You have your galley where you have your sink. It's not super deep, but it's good size. You've got some drawers, your convection microwave, some additional storage underneath.
Anything interesting for me to look at?
No, just there's a water filter, but
Okay.
nothing exciting. And it's not super huge. And then that is actually a good sized drawer. And then you have a propane stove. This is one of my favorite propane stoves that's on the market.
And then this is a counter extender.
How do I release it? Oh, it's right there.
So,
Okay.
I mean, I kind of like that.
That's nice. It definitely utilizes the space a little bit better because the door is so big. And then you can just, oh, there we go. Sorry. Store that away.
Let's see, are these cupboards bigger?
I don't think so. They do have these latches underneath, which is kind of nice, but they really don't have any additional storage.
That is shocking to me.
I mean, you can kind of see it's only that deep.
Huh. Okay, and then when it goes up, like it curves, so yeah, okay. Hey, they do their best.
Yeah. It is a small space. You got to use every square inch possible. Yeah. And then their control system. So Entegra does have a pretty decent system. The screen's a little bit smaller than some of the other ones we've seen, but still very functional. So this is just your Truma furnace and your control system. And this will actually control your air conditioner as well. And you do have a nice exhaust fan right here in front of the bathroom.
And the lighting's really good in here. I like it.
Lighting's good.
Okay.
So let's move on to the outside. It does have an awning, which is out with the lights. Now, you do have propane on board, so you've got your external propane and then some of your drains for your water system to winterize it, 120 volt power exhaust for your furnace, and then back here, it's all really kind of enclosed in here. So this is your water system where you can fill your water tanks, control everything there, and an external shower. So it has this nice blackout curtain, but there's basically no storage in the back.
That's a bummer.
Yeah. Let's see. This is on the Transit all-wheel drive chassis. You've got your cable TV, your power connection, and your city
Look at that
water.
window.
So wait a second. So what was the other system up there for? If you have a city connection here.
I bet you that's an outdoor shower.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. Hold on. I'm curious. What is this? I thought this was like a Nautilus system. It is. That's weird. You can still fill it from here.
So you have two different locations?
Two options. Maybe that's so you can like fill the tank and then go somewhere. And this could be like if you're at an RV park, just hook up and leave it connected. That'd be my guess.
Yeah. And then there's always solar.
There's, external solar like array here. It looks like it has a generator because there's your exhaust, which it does. I can see it way down underneath there. That's going to be your dump valve for your black and gray tanks. Dual tires, Ford Transit. I can see it's got a solar panel, wine guard, air conditioner on the roof. Plus we know it has a fan. I mean, it has everything that you're looking for. Just depends. If you're tall like us, maybe the shower might be the only drawback that I can really see.
I don't know if I'd want that bed either. But that's just me personally.
That's true. Those are just personal preferences.
It just depends. If you're just like every once in a while weekender, no problem. But if you go on long trips like we do, that it's just, you lose your living room.
It's true.
I don't know. There's always pros and cons. Pros and cons.
So for $139,000, it's not a bad deal. But let's keep moving on to the next one.
Moving on to the next one. We are in front of a 2025 Thor Motor Coach Sanctuary 19A for just under $146,000.
All right, I'm going to start here in the back. I can't open the rear doors because they have so many vans here at this show today that they've got them literally squeezed in here, so I can't open it up. But wanted to start here in the rear bathroom. It has your standard cassette toilet, your nice sink. These all look very kind of traditional Thor components. This looks like the same sink we had that I took out in our van. But
we do have a Thor.
And we do have a Thor. So, and then of course you've got your storage here in the back. And a nice TP dispenser.
Where?
Right here. And drawers for plenty of storage. And then of course you've got your shower curtain that wraps around. And you've got bifold doors. I won't do this other stuff. Yeah, bifold. Two doors, bi. And you have these wonderful doors.
No, bifold is fine.
So what is really interesting about this specific van is this layout. I have not seen a rear bathroom twin bed on the Mercedes 170 chassis before. And I'm pretty impressed that they have been able to squeeze this layout into this small of a van, and I have never seen it before. So I'm kind of excited. There's actually quite a bit of storage up top. Oh, look, there's even Starlink.
You're gonna have to lay on the bed. Who's laying on the bed, Bob?
I got it.
With no shoes.
I won't put my shoes on there.
Okay.
Oh, plenty of room. I mean, almost plenty of room.
I don't don't think so. You're trying to make it work.
I love the Mercedes chassis. I love all the components that they've put in here. The bed. Now, not kind of a fan of these, but we have a replacement for these that we put in our van. I would recommend those, but
yeah.
I guess we need to switch places so we can show you the galley. I would guess I'd call it a galley, but it's so small. Take it away, Hillary.
Alrighty, we are in the area I spend most of the time in.
Sorry, I couldn't hold back on that one.
Just joking. If you've been watching our channel for long, you know Bob is the cook of the family. I'm good for peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. But moving on to the galley. I feel like it is what it is. Here's your little teeny counter space. Here's your sink.
What do you think?
I think it's decent, but I would upgrade it.
It gets the job done.
It gets the job done. Microwave.
Okay.
It's teeny. You know, you're in a van. What do you do? Okay, this. Oh, I'm sorry. What do we got here? Don't let me fall out the van. So.
That would be, I think, for your induction cooktop. You could store it in there.
And then this is just adding space for a countertop?
That's what I would assume.
Yeah, me too. I think you'd probably not want this there at the time if you're cooking.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right, well, they're taking a little teeny space and putting a lot in it. And then what you have here is your refrigerator.
And the keys, we can drive it away.
Let's go. Just joking. They have really nice flooring in here. I mean, it's just, okay, I like what it looks like. It's probably just like
just linoleum.
Linoleum. Yeah. So anyways, here is your kitchen. Here is your dining room table. Here's your bedroom. And back there is your bathroom. And here's your storage. Like literally, welcome to van life.
There are so many upgrades available for the Mercedes. We could make this work, I think.
No.
I think we could make this work, Hillary.
No.
Just there's anything I don't love about this.
No. Too many people tell us how expensive it is for like maintenance and stuff.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, look at right here.
Oh, I didn't even see that. All right, let me step back here.
Did I cut you off though? Were you going to say anything important?
Nothing important, just, dreams. Oh, there we go. Just dreams of upgrades that you could put on there. Look at that. I mean, again, this is actually a pretty decent setup so that you could like lay down and watch TV, but then you could put it away and then you can still have access to get into the van or get into the seats to drive.
It's literally a good design.
At $145,000, I think it's because of some of the upgrades. You've got the Owl van upgraded tire carrier with ladder rack, the box with the bike rack. You have these racks, the suspension upgrades. You have the suspension upgrades for both the rear and the front, and the upgraded steps. I forget what they're called, and then of course all of this stuff back here. And it had Starlink inside, so I'm assuming there's Starlink on the top. I just can't get up there to see it.
Which is interesting because I think there is, but then also there's a wine guard.
Yeah, don't need wine guard.
No, but it is what it is. For $145,000,
for $145,000, I would say if you're in the market for a Mercedes and you don't want a Storyteller and you're looking for this sort of bed layout, this is a great option. Great option. Never seen it before. And I'm impressed. A few more upgrades and it could be.
Oh, jeez. Moving on, Bob, moving on.
This is the manufacturer's pricing sheet.
Bob, you're gonna get us kicked out.
Okay. Well, they posted it right here. I'm just saying.
True.
Okay. Our next van is a new 2025 Pleasureway On Tour 2.2 all-wheel drive for $173,000. Wow.
Sometimes I don't realize the price.
I know. We jump in price pretty quick from van to van. All right.
Let's see what you can get for 173,000.
So we'll start in the back because that seems to be the most logical place to start. The fabric is pretty nice. Now this is the, I don't know, what do you call that? The electronic bed. So it converts to a couch and then it lays down. This will slide into the middle. So you have essentially a king size bed here in the back with plenty of storage up above. I'll let you, because I tend to hit my head when I...
Actually, the thing though that we haven't really hit on is that we're in a Ford.
Oh, that's true.
Because like when you stand up, normally you would hit your head.
That is a good point. So here in the Ford, the rooftop is a little bit taller. So like with this Truma air conditioner, I can't remember, is it the Mercedes when they're on top? I hit my head on these all the time.
But the Ford, that's
The Ford, you
one
get
of
a
the
little
reasons
more.
why we would go towards a Ford if we were...
Yes, if I was to switch, I like the price of the Ford chassis. It tends to be a little bit less expensive than the Mercedes. You get the additional height, but you also get the all-wheel drive, which I really, really like. So these cabinets are huge. They're very tall.
Yeah.
You'd have to kind of put some kind of like divider in there. Oh, and the material in the back, it's like padded. I'm sure that helps with noise. But okay. Not bad, not bad. Just checking out one more cabinet. So this is kind of your wardrobe. You've got some of your electronics. So you've got like your wine guard and a few other things in there. Be a good
Okay.
spot for you to put your Starlink. So you've got your TV with a Bose soundbar and a second controller. I believe there's one more up in the front. And I really do like Pleasureway's kind of setup. You can control everything and view it all from here. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, those are really
Very nice
quality.
bright screen that you can easily read, turn things on and off.
Agree.
Okay, so on the passenger side, we've got our galley. You've got your one burner induction cooktop with a huge sink. Pleasureway does a great job with their sink and their materials. Their countertops, very, very sturdy and nice.
And look at that faucet.
Yes. That's pretty impressive. So, I mean, just good selection of materials, nice quality, some storage, nice well-built drawers that can hold everything. So this is just your cabinet. You got, your access to your water pump and then your drain for your sink. Okay. Then we'll jump over to the driver's side. So I believe this is the induction microwave oven, convection oven, not induction, convection microwave oven with your refrigerator. Oh, and it does open nice and wide. Oh, and there's even a little lock on it. Very nice.
It seems a decent size.
Yeah, it is. It's similar to ours, but I think it's wider. And then you have the bathroom with plenty of room. So you actually can sit down, your sink is not like over your lap, like some of the ones we've seen. You can also kind of stand in here and take a shower, and have enough room. This is a usable space.
Yeah, I like how big it is, and it just seems like because it's on a Ford, you're getting a little more headspace.
Yeah, and you do have your exhaust fan right above you, right there.
And look, there's hooks on the door. Just
Oh.
a nice little touch.
Yeah. Well, let's see, what else are we missing? Oh, I didn't open this one. Small little cabinet, but you could put, some coffee cups and stuff up there. Here is your controls for your second or your primary control.
Hold on.
But just very easy to use.
Yeah.
Pretty impressed with their control system.
Yep.
And then Hillary, why don't you tell us about the Ford and what you got?
Okay, let's see. Because we have a Ram ProMaster, I'm always appreciating other vans, even though like I like a Ram ProMaster. What I appreciate about the Ford though is that I can see out the windshield. I feel like the seats aren't as high, therefore, I don't know, it just feels like a more comfortable drive. I'm able to sit better, the seats are better than what we currently have. I like it, it's comfortable. I don't have a lot to say about this because, you know, this is usually Bob's area. But I do drive our van all over. I actually like to drive our van versus a car. It just feels, I don't know, feels better. But yeah, there's some plugs up here, 12 volt.
Here, hold on, let me. Oh.
Some plugs. It's kind of cool, actually.
Got some good
Put
storage
your,
across the front.
Keys and stuff up there. You have a cup holder right here. You have anything smarter than me to say?
No, I think one of the things I did notice though is you've got a lot of headroom right here. You could easily put like another shelf or something up here and take advantage of that space.
If you wanted
but
more
there's
storage.
airbags too, so
Or maybe not.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
But I don't know. We'll say, I like the Ford. I would really love to test drive it. I've never driven a Ford van. So.
Yeah.
What?
One day.
One day.
Okay, let's go outside. I will say, this is a little short to get out. Like you have to bend down to get out. So I don't know, take that into consideration. But let's look at the outside.
So here's your exhaust for your Truma. I'm assuming that's water heater, air heater. I'm assuming that's your water fill gravity, and then exterior power. It does have a towing hitch. Well, they've done a great job, I think, of keeping the exterior kind of clean. So it looks like generator, exhaust, plus your propane fill, sorry. And then this is your Truma. This would be your water heater. That's gonna be your furnace on the other side. You've got your connection for power and water and an outdoor shower.
Sweet.
And so I don't know, I just really like the way that it's kind of sealed with compartments and kind of hidden, blended in nicely with the frame. And then of course it has the dualies, so you can have good towing capacity, carry a lot of weight, and it's on the super high roof chassis, so it's looking good. I like the Fords, they're hard to find.
All-wheel drive.
All-wheel drive.
The thing is, the price. For $173,000.
It's a little steep. It's a little steep.
It is a little steep.
All right, well, let's head to the next one.
I was ready for this one. This is the last van. We wanted to show you 5 vans, least expensive to most expensive, and this is the most expensive one that we're showing you today for $245,000. It's a 2025 Storyteller Overland Beast Mode, XO-AWD. Let's check it out.
So you guys know I'm a fan of the Storyteller, and the XO, we have yet to give this kind of the Vancaskeys review. So we're going to do that today.
Tour, I would say. Last time we toured it, it was like 110 degrees outside. It was really fast.
Yeah, we showed it, but yeah, now we've got some time to actually kind of go through everything and take a look at it and not be sweating to death. So getting started here in the back, it has the classic kind of bed that you lay east and west, so across the van.
I think you're gonna have to show them if you can do it, because I want to know.
Well,
Can
if
you lay
you
it?
want to know, if they want to know, then I'm gonna show them.
Give the people what they want, Bob.
I won't. Okay, I'll put it down. All right.
Okay.
See if I can get up there from back here. Ugh. 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 I totally fit. I actually do.
Yeah, you do. I mean, only because there's that cutout, though.
True. I mean, if you sleep, like typically sleep on my side, so there's not a lot of like room. Yeah, there's not a lot of room, but I can make it work.
Don't fall out, please.
I know. I'm like, I need something to hold on to. Okay. Almost died right there. Okay, let's put this back up. Put this up. Okay, that's secured, maybe. Okay, now you do have lots of storage underneath.
Ooh,
and they've
check
done a
that
really
out.
good, they put all this kind of soft storage on the side here.
That's so cool.
Nice
I don't
feature.
know. I am impressed with that.
Now, there are lots of upgrades that you can buy for back here, so you can get this like as a desk and fold this up, and you have a seat with a workbench. There's tons and tons of upgrades that you can do here. But as a base model, there's lots of storage, lots of options for you to upgrade and kind of personalize it. And I do like this color. I like the texture of this material. There's actually some texture to it. It's just not like a standard, I don't know, Formica. But it's actually got a little texture, some color, looks nice.
Not a lot of room. Put the hand test.
Oh, the hand test?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's not a lot of room.
Not a lot of room.
No. But at least you have
But-
storage, I guess.
You have the storage underneath here.
Okay.
Which,
Fair.
this is for a few things. You're not going to put like a week's worth of clothes up there. So you have this tiny little microwave. You've got all these nice drawers. They're well built. You can see the dovetailing here on the side. And you have your induction cooktop. And then just lots. Oh, and soft clothes. Everything's nice and secured. And your sink. Not a fan of this faucet, but I get it. It works. Allows you to keep this workspace available. And your fridge is here on the end. So it's a small fridge. It's kind of, in my opinion, like a weekender fridge, but you could definitely make it work. Now, what really sets this apart is this is their new bathroom layout.
This is why it's called an XO.
This is the XO. I'm not sure why they call it XO, but you have a cassette toilet, which is, in my opinion, a huge upgrade versus the like, was it a cassette toilet? What would you call that? It was like a portable cassette toilet. Not a fan of that.
And then you took the shower out of like the side
Yes,
and brought it down. And
It just basically was like a curtain rod, and yeah, kind of awkward.
which is
but-
it's the normal Storyteller bathroom.
Yeah,
This
they
is
all have them.
This is the
This is
upgrade.
their upgrade. Now, the question is, can I stand in here? And, well, there's a towel bar in the middle, so I'd have to take that down. I mean, I think the short answer is no. But you could. I mean, you could sit down, take your shower sitting down. I don't know what you would do about water getting on the outside. I'd have to test that out. And I'm assuming this is a mirror.
Don't pull it.
Oh, wait. No, what is that?
It probably is a mirror.
Yeah, it's a mirror. You can see right here.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Bathroom, check.
Bathroom, I'm a fan. I like it. The second row seat here is one of my favorites because it actually can like move, and like an adult can actually sit here. It's not like in some weird position where you're like, oh, I'm gonna sit in some awkward position and call it a seat. No, this is a legitimate seat. And that you can, now granted, I'm tall, my knees are in the way, but I can still get comfortable. Has a window. Their control system, Storyteller does a really nice job with all of that. They use the Victron components. They're just phenomenal. And I always love these switches. I just think these retro switches that they put in I don't know, they're pretty cool. Now, badging, love the badging. This is number 5 for 2025, so love that. Of course, you've got the Mercedes chassis with all the bells and whistles that I enjoy.
Which he hates. He actually hates it. I'm just joking.
I was like, me? No. Now let's take a look on the outside, because although this is their new layout, it's a 2025, a lot of the additional costs are in some of the upgrades that are on the outside of it. So let's take a look at those. It has owl van rails, steps. Those look nice. I don't see any suspension upgrades, so that's something you could do if you wanted to. Flare Space makes this nice bumper with some lights.
How cute is that? It's a little happy face.
I definitely like this, and this has the option for a winch. I know you can put a winch in there as well. You got your exhaust for your heater, power. This is your cassette toilet and your freshwater fill on the side. No, but I'm surprised that they didn't do any front suspension upgrades, but they did the rear suspension. So that is, with the shadow, I can't really read it. So up front, you've got your lights. You've got all these lights all the way around so that you can light up the area around you. You also have this platform up here. So there's 2 different platforms where you could, you know, get up here, put a lawn chair, kind of watch a sporting event, whatever. You've got some solar panels and your air conditioner and your exhaust fan. If you wanted to add Starlink, there's plenty of room for that up there as well. And I definitely have become a fan of the side ladder. I think it's easier and safer to get up on top of than climbing over your spare tire like we have. Here in the back.
What a beefy tire.
Yeah, they have definitely upgraded the tires. So you've got, I think this is the Invader like mounting system on the back, and then they've got your spare tire with an Owl Van storage box, kind of for all of the dirty things you don't want inside your van. Also, they have the tow hitch upgrade there. And then here in the back, you have all of your water controls, which so I really like all of their styling. I think they've done a really nice job with that. So I did notice that there is a Lagoon table, and I'm not sure where it goes, so we're gonna go find the mount up front. Wow, that's right in front of me, and I missed it. It's right here. That's actually a really nice place to put that for 2 reasons. One is if you wanna have it back here so that you can use it, or you could swing it around to the front and kind of have that as like a table kind of storage area, whatever, when you're driving down the road. So here's just all of your controls that you have. So you've got like your awning, your lights, your cabin lights. And the last thing, they have this outdoor table.
Cool. All right, that is
a wrap.
That is a wrap. That is all 5 vans.
Yeah, I was pretty impressed with some of the new layouts that we saw for the first time. I had not seen some of those. And there were some, like, I don't know, they weren't necessarily new manufacturers, but definitely new layouts from those manufacturers that we hardly ever see.
Yeah.
In addition to seeing so many Fords, I was impressed by that. I was really excited to see all the new Fords out because, you know, I think they're pretty cool.
Yeah, and we don't get to see them that often.
No.
Let us know if you own any of those already, or let us know your favorite one.
Okay, so since you made it all the way to the end of the video, we have a sneak peek, or
not a sneak peek,
a teaser.
A teaser for January.
We have a little teaser for January
on what's coming.
How much do we want to share?
Well, it's in pencil right now. It's not in pen. So we're hoping this happens. We're trying to, you know, there's a lot of moving parts to this. So
That's right.
But we want to let you in and let you know what could be happening just in case so that you can go there too.
That's right. And we would love to meet you guys. We're thinking about doing a meetup at the Tampa RV show.
Yep. So, it's like, I think it's the middle of January. Look it up online. I'll leave a link down in the description box, but we are hoping to get to take a Nuvo van, drive it to the Tampa RV show for a few days.
Hopefully meet up with you guys.
Yeah, do a meet and greet. So let us know if you're planning on being at the Tampa RV show. That's all we know for now.
That's right.
We hope it happens. We'd love to meet you. But that's it. That's all for today.
So until next time.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.